Hi, I'm Mark. This is my December review for Cancer Sun sign and Cancer Rising. We start the month with Mercury making an aspect to Saturn in your 7th house of relationships. So this is a good time to talk about relationships. It's a good time to discuss with people how you can improve things and make things better. Then on the 4th, you've got a bit of a down day. Your ruler, the moon's in your 1st house, which is good, but she makes an opposition to Saturn on that day, so that could bring you down a bit. But don't worry, it's not going to last long. It's only going to last a day, and then you'll be fine. On the 5th, Venus makes a lovely aspect to Neptune. Now, Venus is in your 5th house creativity of love. So this is a good day when you could be creative because Neptune brings imagination. So this is a highly creative day. It's also a good day for love because you may meet someone on this day who could be a soulmate. Or you may meet someone and it's all an illusion because Neptune can put an illusion around things. It's also a good day to spend with children, doing creative things. Between the 7th and the 14th, this is a very important time for you. It's quite critical. Mars is active, is in your 10th house, and he makes an aspect to the North Node. Now the North Node is our way forward, as you know, and this is a time when you need to go 100%. Put everything into it. Don't take notice of what other people say. You need to push forward on this. This is on your destined path. So there may be changes you want to make, or there may be things that are unfinished that you need to finish to get yourself forward. There's one little thing on the 10th. Sun makes an aspect to Neptune. You could feel a bit lethargic on this day. There may be a drop of energy. You may feel that you can't be bothered and that you just need to take some time off. But that's fine because the Mars energy will kick back in and you will be able to get these tasks finished. On the 13th we have a major event. We have Jupiter and Saturn joining together and both hand in hand walking into Aquarius. Now to me this signifies that we're now well and truly feet firmly in the age of Aquarius, because there's usually a 50-year changeover period. The other thing that's happening in 4 years, Neptune will leave Pisces behind for 250 years, so that will mark the end of the Piscean era. So what does this mean for you? Well, the Aquarius is your 8th house, so with these two planets moving into Aquarius, we're having a new 200-year cycle in air. So this means that there'll be a lot of changes going on for you, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge you need to take on board. These changes will happen, and for you they'll be life-changing things, because this is your 8th house, the 8th house of transformation. So over the next couple of years especially, there'll be major transformations that you need to undergo. These will be good for you, because this is going to be a new age. It's going to be an age of invention. It's going to be an age of communication and knowledge. We need to learn before we can change. We need to change. Jupiter will bring change, constructive, positive change, but it will be done under the guise of Saturn, who will have structure and organisation. It's no good just changing randomly. You have to change in a structured way for it to work and be long lasting. On the 14th we have a solar eclipse. This one belongs to the Saros South 4 series of eclipses, and this one has a fated feel about it. Also often brings up frustrations or issues regarding money or relationships. It's quite a heavily emotional eclipse, this one. It happens in your 6th house. The 6th house is where your daily routines are. So there could be things happening around work or your daily routines whereby relationships need to be looked at, or money issues may come up there. The other thing it affects will be your body. You may have a heightened sensitivity to your body spiritually or physically. Now this can be very good and enlightening. But if not, if you have a bout of ill health or there's accidents happen, then you know you're on the wrong path and you need to change things very quickly. On the 15th, the last 2 weeks of the year, Uranus and the black moon come together. Now these two don't have a lot in common. They don't have a lot of conflict in between them. What they do have is a shared desire to get rid of restrictions. So there could be some subtle things going on now in the background. They could guide you or change your thoughts, especially in the area of your set goals. you may find that you have subtle nuances, subtle changes of circumstances happening around you that slowly point you in a different direction or change your plans or dreams for the future. Then on the 18th, Saturn moves into Aquarius, followed by Jupiter 2 days later. So now the emphasis is on the 8th house, where we spoke earlier about them both moving into Aquarius and the age of Aquarius. Things will start to change now. By next year, things will be very different. Then on the 19th, it's a good time to heal any past wounds regarding your career or your work, because Venus is in the 6th house, making an aspect to Chiron in the 10th house. So here's a chance to heal any wounds from the past where you may not have felt good enough, where maybe you didn't get a job you applied for, maybe you didn't get a promotion and you felt that you weren't good enough. There's a chance here to heal those wounds. On the 21st, we have a difficult aspect to contend with. Mars squares Pluto, and this always causes upset. It's a tense time, it's quite difficult to manage. Mars is driving energy and it comes up against Pluto's power. So there's quite often power struggles or arguments, disagreements between people when this happens. Pluto's in your 7th house of others, so there's bound to be power struggles here for you. Mars is in your 10th house, so this is going to affect your path forward. This is going to affect your career or your standing in public. So you need to be very aware that this energy is around. If you have too much energy at this time, please use it on exercise or get rid of it, because energy that builds up can cause accidents, and make sure you pay attention. On the 22nd, there's a boost for you because the Sun and Mercury moves into your opposite sign of Capricorn. Capricorn's a fellow cardinal sign, so this is a good time to get on and get things done. On the 25th, there'll be an opportunity to shed new light on an old problem. The Sun makes an aspect to Chiron and will shine a light on something that you've had problems with in the past, but you can now look at this and gain a new perspective and maybe understand things a lot better. Between the 27th and the 29th, it's a good time to explore things with friends and acquaintances. It's a good time to be involved with people and to discover things and learn about people. The Sun will shine a light on your 11th house. When we said earlier about Uranus and the Black Moon Lilith in the 11th house come together, well, the Sun aspects them with a positive aspect and shines a light on. So this will expose a lot of things. This will bring a lot of things to the forefront regarding your friends and acquaintances. And there might be new and exciting ways you can do things together and have more fun. Also, it will shine a light on whether your dreams and your goals are right for you. We spoke earlier about this as well, about there may be changes now to your goals and beliefs. Well, this aspect of the Sun will shine a light right on those, so you can see clearly what works and what doesn't for you, and what you need to change at this time. The last couple of days of December sees Venus making a couple of aspects, but to be honest, you'll just want to chill out, I think. You may be wanting to watch movies or do something that's relaxing, so that you're all ready for 2021. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'll be really glad to hear from you.